Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to share with you one of my favorite winter treats. These are called Florentines, and if you've never had them, they're kind of a cookie and kind of a candy bar all into one. They have a little bit of a bite to them because they're a bit caramelized and they have all of these goodies inside them. And the great thing about them is that yes, you can have a very basic one, but you can also play with the flavors that you like. So for this video, I'm going to share with you the one combination that I like, which is candied orange peel, some almonds, and that's pretty much it. I also use some dark chocolate in the end to cover and give them a sort of more elegant presentation. So let's get started. They're super easy to throw together. So I had my candied peel already cut into chunks, and the wet ingredients are what you see on the screen right now. So we have some cream, some sugar, some butter, and a little bit of honey. That flavor is really going to come through later on. And what you want to do is bring this to a very gentle simmer or boil. And you want to stir this occasionally. Make sure that the butter melts and everything is getting incorporated. So when the first boil happens, then I take a little bit of flour and just add that in, and then just stir to combine, and I'll just let this cook for about 1 minute. In the meantime, I'm gonna prepare all of the goodies that I want in my Florentine. So in this case, I got my hands on some sliced almonds that have no peel in them, and then I just add those candied orange chunks that you saw me cut earlier, and that's all I'm gonna use. So I put that in a bowl, and after my mixture of the wet ingredients is done, I let it cool for about 5 minutes before adding it to this mixture. And make sure that all of those almonds, whatever it is that you decided to use for these cookies, is coated in that liquid. So once that is done, you are ready to bake these. So what you want to do is, ideally you want to have one of these Florentine silicone mats. If you don't have that, no worries, you can use parchment paper or silicone mats, and then you shape them with a little cookie cutter, for example. But I did get my hands on these and they're amazing. If you make a lot of Florentines, then they're definitely worth it. So what you want to do is pat them into the cavities basically, so that they cook evenly and they are nice and sort of compact. So that was it. We are ready to bake these, and these have come out of the oven. I let them cool for about 10 minutes and then I take them out and let them cool completely on the rack. And it's time for me to wash that silicone mat because I'm gonna use it later on, and you'll see why. So we're not quite done yet. For an extra level of presentation, I took 70% dark chocolate here, melted it. It's quite cool to the touch. And then with a little bit of chocolate, I take the flat part of the Florentine, so the bottom, and with the back of the spoon I just swirl it around, and I have a really thin layer, and you really want the thinnest layer possible. So once you coat the complete bottom of the Florentine, you can actually press it back onto this mat. If you have a silicone mat, you do the same. So what will happen is you'll get a really nice and flat, shiny surface this way. So that's it. These are gonna go in the fridge so that I can unmold them with ease. So they take about 15 minutes. Just check with one before you unmold everything. And this is what you will end up with. Now, it is important that if you do use chocolate to decorate them, like I'm showing you here, you do want to have a very thin layer of chocolate. I know that if you like chocolate, you sometimes get carried away, but you don't want that hardness. You want a nice crisp layer that just snaps when you bite into it. So that's the finished product. I love this combination of orange and dark chocolate. So I hope you like it too. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time with another video, and please don't forget to subscribe.